So y'all, this is a problem out of the homework for 2.1, and it says let the point P that has coordinates negative 20 and negative 11, and Q, which has coordinates negative 3 and negative 8. We want to find the distance, and then we're going to find the coordinates of the midpoint. Okay, so let's do it like this. Let me get my pen going here. Okay, so my point P has coordinates negative 20 and negative 11, and my Q points has negative 13, and again, I believe that's a negative 8. Okay, so what I'm going to do, we're going to find the distance formula. So the distance formula, y'all, is given to me like this. It says x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 all squared. So since we have 2 points, y'all, remember, this is my x1 and that's my y1. And that's my x2 and that's my y2. So all I'm going to do is take those numbers, y'all, and I'm going to plug them in, okay? So look, first number is my x2. Well, my x2 is the number negative 13 minus, it's always minus. Look at my number x1. It's actually a negative 20. All that's being squared. y2. y2 is my number negative 8 minus, it's always minus. Whatever my number y1 is, in this case, it's a minus 11, okay? So first off, minus and minus become plus, and the same thing here. So let's take a look at these two numbers. This is a negative 13, and that's a positive 20. So think about it this way. I owe you $13, and I have 20. I would still be left with $7. It's going to be 7 squared. Negative 8 plus 11, I owe you $8. I owe you because it's negative. I have $11. I am left with 3. Okay. So now we can do the next part. 7 squared is 49. 3 squared is 9. That's going to give me the square root of 58. Okay. Now, I might be done, but I may not be done. So what we're going to do is we want to see, can we simplify? Can we break down the square root of 58? So first thing I'm going to do, I know I can divide it by 2. So 2 goes into 58. 29 times. And 29 I can't break down, y'all. So my answer would just be the square root of 58. What I was trying to see is, could I break that number down any further? Like we did in the 0014 class, we talked about breaking down square roots. Yeah, this one doesn't look like we can break it down, so we won't. There is a second part of the problem, though. And the second part says, let's find the midpoint of the segment. Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to write my points again. So let me clean up this mess. We couldn't simplify it anymore, so we don't need to worry about it. Okay. So my point P had coordinates, what was it? Negative 20 and negative 11. And Q had coordinates of negative 13 and negative 8. Okay. So now, when I'm going to find my midpoint, I'm going to use my midpoint formula. It is x1 plus x2 divided by 2, and then y1 plus y2 all divided by 2. Okay, so just like we did before, y'all, this is my, this is my x1, and that's my y1, and that's my x2, and that's my y2. So my midpoint formula is going to say, let's take the x1 and the x2 and add them together. So negative 20 plus a negative 13, all divided by 2. And let's take the y1 and the y2 and add them together. So negative 11 plus negative 8, all divided by 2. Okay. So now let's do this part. Negative 20 plus a negative 13. Remember what this means. I owe you $20. I borrow another 13. Now I owe you 33. If I owe you 11 and I borrow another 8, now I owe you 19. And there are the coordinates of my midpoint. Okay? Y'all got any questions? Let me know. I'm happy to help y'all.